Modern day slavery is a very real thing, and I want to make a short video about it to let you know that you are still in modern day slavery. And to answer a question right now that you're probably saying, Tommy, modern day slavery is not a real thing. Modern day slavery is a real thing, but I'm not a part of it. I'm gonna ask you one question, and you can answer truthfully. Do you have to work every single day? The answer is probably yes. You do have to work because you have taxes to pay, you have bills to pay, you have to buy things, you have to pay your credit cards, you have a bunch of things. Now, modern day slavery, if you don't know, is what it is, like what it sounds like. It's like slavery, but in the modern world. For example, everyone that I know, like Gary Vee, Ty Lopez, Grant Cardone, Robert Kiyosaki, all these people, they kind of dress it up to kind of make it look like a little bit better. But what it is modern day slavery. Robert Kiyosaki always says, you want to get out the rat race. And that's what modern slavery is. And if you don't get out of it, you're going to be stuck in it for a very long time. And one of the most enticing things about modern day slavery is that it's comfortable. You don't need to get out. You can just work, put in your 8 hours a day, you come back home, and then you retire when you're 65, and then you can live the rest of your life, the rest of like your 6 years or 7 years that you're gonna have pancreatic cancer or whatever you have. You know what I mean? It's a terrible system, but the reason it actually works is because society, right? Society. You know how society works, right? You work, you pay taxes, that money goes around, it funds a whole bunch of things, and in return, society works, the economy works, people buy stocks, people have trust in the economy, and that's how everything works. That's why it works so well. But here's the thing, modern day slavery is still going on, and you can see it going on since the moment we actually are introduced into the educational system. Now, for example, when I first went to school here in America, the first thing they taught me was, all right, you got to take tests. We're going to judge you on it. You got to get a job, and then we got to do this. We got to do that. This sets you up for a job for the rest of your life. And they talk about tenure. They talk about retirement. They talk about benefits. They talk about all these things that give you no type of financial freedom. They don't talk about balancing a checkbook. They don't talk about any of those things. And it's not really profitable. It's not really something that they want to teach. And I think I get it in a sense, like why they don't teach that stuff, because 1 out of 10 people that start a business, they fail in the first year, but they don't teach you any type of financial information. So you go into college with like literally zero financial literacy, and all you really care is about getting a job and just like starting the rat race. And here's my thing, right? When I went to college, I saw every single thing unfold. I saw everyone that I knew, they were getting ready to become literally like a factory worker. And every time I saw college, every time I saw anything like that, I used to picture in my mind, I used to say like, oh my gosh, it's literally like slavery. But you're volunteering to become a slave because guess what? You're getting a reward. You're getting like $8 an hour, $13 an hour. But guess what? The company is making like billions and trillions of dollars while you're there, giving up your life, giving up your time for every single thing. And that's something I didn't want to take a part of. So I was very lucky. And here's the reason I was lucky, was because I found a mentor. I found someone that kind of like put me on to like becoming an entrepreneur, that put me on to this entire idea of financial freedom. And that's kind of what I'm doing here. If you are in modern day slavery, if you have a regular job, it doesn't matter. Trust me, it doesn't matter. It's better than how it was before. Now you can actually get out the loop. Now you can actually get out the rat race by doing the right things, by becoming financially literate, by finding out, by reading books and all these things. And let me tell you one thing, right? 1 in 5 millionaires out there have a job, so it's fine. You're in the right place. Don't look at it as a bad place. Now, 99% of people that have a job have the wrong mentality when it comes to a job. A job is supposed to be a stream of income that's going to help you develop the other streams of income that you need so you can actually become financially free. And by the way, a lot of people have a job and they hate it. And that's literally the worst type of modern day slavery, when you have to go to a place, you have to wake up at a certain time, you have to get there, you have to work, you have to kill yourself, you have to do every single thing right, and you hate that place. And I want to make sure that you guys have the ability, have the knowledge to actually get out of there. And this is why I make these videos and I post every single day and I never stop. Here's the thing, right? Modern day slavery exists, but you can actually get out of it. You can invest, you can make smart investments. If you don't know anything about investments, you don't know anything about residual income, you don't know anything about passive income, you don't know anything about anything like that, or like credit card debt, why it's not a good thing, student loan debt, why it's actually an investment in a sense, or why you don't want to just leave your job and become an entrepreneur or anything like that, watch some of my videos and subscribe so you can actually watch some of my future videos, because I'm going to be making videos about every single thing to help you get to the next level. Guys, my name is TommyBryson. If you don't know me, you're gonna know me. And thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time on the next video. Like, comment, every single thing, because every time you guys like and comment, it helps the video out a lot. Modern day slavery is a real thing. Just make sure you understand that you work a job, maybe you don't like it, but keep working until you can amass some type of money so you can actually build up your financial literacy. Take courses, bro. Take courses, pay for financial books, pay for all that stuff that's going to benefit you. Don't pay for Netflix. It doesn't help you with anything. Pay for these things because these are the things that are going to help you. While all your friends are like 50 and 60 and they're still thinking about retirement, guess what? You're like 30, 35 and you already are financially free. You don't need to work for anyone because you were smart enough. I have a friend, by the way, this video is supposed to be over like a long time ago, but I have a friend and he works, right? He has a job, a very good job, and he makes like over $100,000. A lot of people in that field, you know what they do with $100,000 a year? They buy BMWs, Mercedes, they buy houses. They don't really buy houses. They rent apartment condos in the city. They do a whole bunch of things and they stay poor. That's the main thing. You know what I mean? You might be rich and you buy all these things and you get all these bills. So guess what? Now you're poor because literally all the money you make is literally to pay all your bills. And guess what? You're poor and all the money you make is literally to pay all those bills. So it doesn't matter if you're rich or if you're poor. None of that matters. What matters is what you do with the money. If you're making $50,000 a year, guess what? And you're spending like $20,000 on all your bills, $10,000 on your taxes. You still have $20,000 and you're saving that money up so you can buy a piece of real estate. You can buy a piece of like land. You can start a business. You can do things like that. That is smart investment. And you are in a better place than any person out there that's making $1 million a year but pays like $1 million in expenses every single year. So just be smart with the money you make. And that's about it basically. I'll see you guys next time. Peace. You've
got to start at the bottom if you're ever gonna reach the top. You've gotta watch all the